G'day hackers, this is Blondie speaking. I hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing pretty damn good here in System Shock 2 Nightdive Remaster, 25th Anniversary Edition Remaster. It feels so good to be back, and it feels like an age. A couple of housekeeping things straight off the top. I like clips. Bulldog clips, paper clips. I like these clips. AP clips, HP clips, regular clips. I like frag clips, the clips are all good. I like shotgun clips. Clips are fantastic. And on a more serious note, the spreadsheet. So there's been a comment requesting the build spreadsheet, which is cool. I'm happy to do that. Happy to hand that over. But I've had a bit of a think about it, and the order that you unlock stuff is a little bit out of whack. So what I like to do is just tweak it as I go through a playthrough, just to kind of refine it a bit. And I think it needs a little bit of refinement. First of all, the exotic weapons need to be shifted up, and I would also like to add a bit more strength, because we need pretty much all the inventory space we can handle. And we're still relying on the brawn boost to get that additional 3 slots. I think we can do a bit better than that. So I've tweaked the build a little bit, and I think I'll offer it up when the series is done. So to the comment who is requesting that, yes, you absolutely will get it, but I'll wait until the end of the series before I hand it over, just to add some tweaks and other bits and pieces. And with that out of the way, with all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into the episode. So, last episode, we actually explored a fair bit. We got through these escape pods, we saw Tommy and Rebecca blast off into space, and we took out a whole bunch of stuff. Now, we are heading into the crew quarters here. Officers area. Let's have some fun. Goodbye, camera. Now, there should be a creepy crawly up here. I hear you.
They've cut off the central elevator. What's going on? Last night I had the strangest dream. I was in my room by myself, but all of a sudden it was not just me there, but 100 me's, 1,000 me's. The strange thing was, it felt good. I felt like I was part of something. Like I belong. I hope I have the same dream tonight.
Isn't that what we all want? Just to belong. We've got a worm cluster here, but we've got no beakers yet. So we'll add to that shortly, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get some beakers up here. Now, we got a can here. I don't really think there's a need for us to carry that right now. Let's toss it out the window. Hello. There you are. Away with you. Thank you. I did not loot you, did I? I did not. How rude.
Paranoia has struck. Somebody has changed the access codes to the security station in the officers' quarters, and now we can't get the key to shuttle control. I think Myers is the likely suspect. All that guy thinks about is conspiracy theories and naked girls.
Not horrible thoughts. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be fun. This guy's gonna be fun. He's got a fusion cannon for an arm. Where'd he go? I don't even know if I hit him. I don't think I did. Ooh, he was a big boy. Made a big boy explosion. Thank God for that. We haven't come all the way through here yet. I think we got as far as... Yeah, we got as far as this. So this hallway. Alright. Now I remember. Grab some alcohol. Bye-bye. 17 nanites. Oh, now we're getting some frag grenades. Look at this. We got regular frag. We got incendiary. We've got proximity. We've got some EMP now. We can generate these as needed, so it's really not an issue.
Something is going on. Korenchkin has sealed himself off in Deck 3. He keeps calling for people to go down there one by one. Vogel, Boynton, Switerack, none of them will come back. If they call for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Bronson is starting to make a lot of noise. You're the senior flight officer, you have to act. I would, if I knew what the hell was going on.
Don't envy you. And we got some more incendiary, and we got nanites. Fantastic. Our keyhole. Yet more nanites. I don't think there's anything special around here. Be a good place to tuck something away, but I don't think they have. Where is the Alki? There you are. Okay. Ah, get up there. Come on. Don't have to worry about the recharging of the overcharge if you use regular shot, and it uses less ammo. Not expecting any nanites on these guys, but occasionally you get lucky. Small percentage chance. The better chance of getting nanites off robots than you do psi organs out of these annelid pods, apparently. Something nasty's gonna happen. There it is. Freaking A. Gotcha. The reach on this is pretty good. Better than the wrench, anyway. Go away. Go away. Creepy little thing. My god. Okay, we got 41 nanites. It's always an uneven number. Why is that? We got a hat. Let's not step into the worms. Not because I hate the pile, not because I find it disgusting, but stepping into it will incur toxic damage. Here, look, I'll show you.
Toxic hazard.
This is why. Let's get rid of you. Now, because we've explored all of that, let's check out the lockers. Hey, there's a beaker. See if there's any more beakers here. Can't recall. Probably not. Medkit. We're going to run out of space yet again. This is definitely a problem with the generalist build. I was sort of anticipating, but not quite to this degree. Okay, there we go. We filled up more worms. It's actually a trick I think a lot of new players might miss. Is that you can use beakers on these worm piles. You grab the beaker, you drag it onto the worm pile and release, and it automatically fills it with worms. And the worms are obviously used for the viral proliferator that we have here. And there's also another weapon, another annelid weapon in the exotic weapons branch, which uses that too. They can also be eaten, which destroys the pile, and you'll restore health. But you have to have something special equipped for that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now, they're too useful for us to just eat them, so that's why we're not doing that. See if we get lucky and get another psi organ. I doubt. To the commenter who said it's 5%, yes, that is correct. That is correct. 34 nanites from this guy. And, oh. Alright, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm kinda certain that at some point, when we search something, there will be creepy crawlies which come out. Checking all the beds. Okay, we got 6 cyber modules. There's a body up there. Yep, just the 6. Moving on. Who be this? Hey, frag grenades. Yes, please. We'll take that. Come on. These are the only rooms you have to press a switch to get out of once you're in. That is strange. Prisms. Oh, let the fun times roll. Here we go. They really screwed the pooch here. Why are these areas so infected? Now, where's the nasty thing going to happen? We've got a stasis field generator and it says it's broken.
Self-destruct.
Oh yeah. Let's try that again. Can I fix this? Can I unload it? Repair skill of 6. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. For this thing? Get out of here. Tell him he's dreaming. Prisms. Prisms. Got a Cybusa. Don't tell me that's all we're going to get here. Could at least be some cyber modules here. Nope. I guess that's reward enough. Righto then. We've got these rooms here. This is going to be the chem manifest. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. We got some bar. We got some C. Got some cuz. Got some ass. Got some mo. Got some tukra. Lots of good stuff. We'll probably need some of this, but not right now. Not immediately, anyway. 40% to hack this. Doable. Is this going to drop off the edge? No, it won't. What we're going to do is drop the side booster here so that we can equip this. And of course, in doing so, it removes a row. That's kind of why I want to get away from this brawn boost as a strength hack. Oh no.
Security access compromised.
Huzzah.
Security access compromised.
We got the Shuttle Bay access card. Got some EMP grenades. There's an EMP rifle in the corner. These things are pretty cool. They do a pretty good job. Now we've got a special security crate here, and this is a hack skill of 6 in order to open it. However, we do have ice picks. Now I'm trying to figure out what was in here, so I'm going to have a quick check of my handy dandy spreadsheet to see if there is anything worth our time. Alright, so according to my handy dandy spreadsheet, there is a beaker in here. I'd question whether we really need the beaker, but we're going to have some ice picks to spare at the end of the game, so let's spend one. There we go. Oh, we got some grenades as well. Oh, I should have registered those. They are registered, I just completely missed them. So we actually got 2 beakers. Yeah, wow. What a haul. Grab the beakers and grab those. Alright, well that's, I mean, these are large beakers too. So that's 24 more worm ammo. Nice. We'll take it. Now, where is that pile? Was it here? No, it was not there. Where are you, pile? There you are. Large beakers will give you 12 worms. You watch 124, should go up to 136, blah blah blah. 148. Small beakers give you 6. Pretty simple system. We need to go back this way. So we were here. Let's grab this that we dropped, and we're in. Okay, this is the fun one. This is the fun one. Let's save. Love how they're hanging from the ceiling. This, such a good job of making this goop absolutely repulsive. Shit, here we go. Ha! Ah! Come here. You screwed up my you screwed up my swing, you little... Come here. I'll kick your ass for you. I don't like that. I don't like being under these bodies. If this were a AAA game, that'd be so creepy having a body just hanging right above you, because you'd never know, Dead Space style, whether this thing would drop down and attack you. You creepy little bugger. Alright, fairly certain this is going to be bogus. I'm just going to pop this down here for now, because we need the space. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's broken. We could repair. 25% to repair. That's actually really decent. We've got some incendiary grenade rounds here. Let's have a quick look on the beds. I think that's everything though. Alright, let's go around and around and around. Oh, hello. 32 nanites and an anti-toxin hypo. We haven't needed too many of those, and you shouldn't. Ah, now here we go. Now we got something special. 3 disruption grenade rounds. Disruption grenades are a a direct upgrade to standard frag grenades. Smaller radius, much bigger damage. Let's grab you. Oh, sure don't like that.
Skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Gee, thanks, lady.
I rewired the security station to 83273. I don't trust any of those bastards.
Okay then. I mean, that was the security station right there, and we just hacked our way inside, so... never mind. I guess theoretically you could completely miss that and not get the cyber modules for it. Like if you just hacked it, went in there, grabbed the keycard, and then just left. I guess that's possible. Hello?
I got an email from Korenchkin this morning saying he was coming up for an inspection. And when he arrived, it was something revolting. It was Anatoly, but it wasn't. At the same time, it seemed beautiful, and I felt like part of it. He sang to us, all of us, and we felt like one of many.
8 cyber modules from this corpse. We have enough for another upgrade. And we've got one more little section in here. This will be a repair tool. Thank you very much. Disposable maintenance tool, I should say. Repair tools are different, technically. Alright, but we are done up here. And we are done here in general. So we've explored a lot of this area here. These areas, this area here. This area here is for... I think it's for the upper area of the lift. Here. That's the lift there. And this area here is, I think we're at the upper area of the lift. You'll see. You'll see. We'll get there in a tick. Trust me. Or don't. I could just be leading you down the garden path. Hup. Let's get some drinky poos. Also going to drop off some of our gear here because we're carrying a bit too much stuff. Alright, let's put the booster down. We'll put the med kits, the prisms, and the surgical unit we don't need. See, look at this. We've got 5 types of grenade here. These are all the grenades you can get. This is everything, but for the grenade launcher, unless you just actively decide to get rid of some of these grenades, and they're all pretty handy, you're carrying 5 grenades, so you're taking up almost 6 full slots just to carry the grenade launcher. Dear Lord. Did we... We did not. I'm going to put that activation key here. Because we do have to come back at some point. Give me that. Gimme Cocoa Pops. And I'll heal. For 5 nanites, yes please. We're at 2,239 nanites. I think we're doing okay. Now, let's say we have a little bit of fun. We got 21 EMP rounds. Let's swap out. And we're going to give this robot upstairs a run for his money. Yes, we can get an upgrade. Where can we go for an upgrade? I think the easiest thing will be to head back. Way back. Thank you.
You are a remarkable example of a pathetic species. I'm uploading some more cybernetic modules.
You're not a very nice person. Why all the derogatory comments? Oh, that was a fat mess. One hit. There we go. So when I can actually aim, these EMP grenades do a ton of damage. Addy bitty. I hear you. We're not going to waste EMP grenades on this thing. Heal boy. Good boy. Ah! Love the grenade launcher. Once you get it up and running, it's so powerful. Hello? My little auto repair unit. Let's go up here and loot the lootables. We have 8 cyber modules, so we're now at 65. Plenty. Got some AP rounds here in this clip. Oh. Which one was the grenade? Was it 6? 5? 4? 8? Bloody hell. I'll put some... No, that's not going to work. Thought I could be a little bit clever, but that's not going to work. Oh, Jesus. He just got a rocket off. Oh, boy. 20 nanites. We have here... redundant software. We have an ice pick. So we now have... we're back up to 2 ice picks. Got a magazine. Let's get rid of the junk. It's not actually a magazine, it's a clip. Let's not hold this grenade launcher out. I have a... I'm one of those people that accidentally clicks and would probably end up grenading himself next to a wall. Which would be dumb. Lots of ammo here, which is cool. The ominous music will kick in... will have meaning a bit later on. Come on now. It's the only thing about using this, swinging it to the side here, it can be really hard to hit what you intend. We have here an Ops Override access card and another 20 cyber modules.
You are a remarkable example of a pathetic species. I'm uploading some more cybernetic modules.
So derogatory. Why are you gonna be like that? Right. We need to recharge ourselves, so Electron Cascade. And we will recharge our Brawn Boost. Lovely. This is why we purchased this power. Better yet, we have more than enough Psi-Hypos to be able to do this through the bits that won't have a recharge around, so it's one of the reasons I bought this. Going to be a handy power. Yeah, we'll just go... Actually, when we go downstairs, let's stick with the frags for now, shall we? Did I save? I hope I saved. Huh, I thought there was spawns down here, but apparently not. Let's get the hell out of here. We need to head back, way back, back to the future back. It's going to tell me. Notes. Get to the command center on operations deck. So we actually have to go, we have to backtrack a little bit. Let's grab these. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Heal, boy. Oh, wow. Was that us? I think it was, wasn't it? Jeez. Let's go back. Come on now. Let's go back, Jack. See, we're collecting all of these prisms, but we're not really going to have any... We're not going to have enough skill points to use anything which requires the prisms. We do have the field stasis generator, but it takes up so much space, and I think we'd be better served with other things. I am tempted to bring it, though, just to show you what it does. And unfortunately, if we do that, we're going to have to make some hard decisions about what we leave and what we bring with us. Because there is a cutoff point. And it happens earlier than you might think. Gimme shotgun shells. Heal, boy. Now. Thank you. Nothing on him. We can get our upgrade game on here. So I need to quickly jump across to my handy dandy spreadsheet and check out what it is. I'm pretty sure we've got 2 strength upgrades coming in. So I had some stuff planned a little later in the build, but I've changed that and I've shifted it around. Even though this is a generalist build, it is going to benefit us greatly to upgrade our strength so that we can unlock these slots. So if I go from strength 3 to 4, and we're going to go from strength 4 to 5. So 2 strength. That means we won't have to equip this all the time. We can equip something else. It's just going to make things a bit easier for us. So if I take that off, you can see that we've got these slots still. We're happy. It means we can equip something else. I will update my handy dandy spreadsheet to reflect what we have done. And we are good to go. Yeah, we do have some healing items here. I forgot about those. Right, so we've got all of these other things here. We've got a swift boost. We've got a psi boost, which is situational. And we have the enduro boost. I think the enduro boost would probably, as a general thing, kind of fit us a little bit better. Either that or the swift boost. You could swap either out interchangeably. As preferences suit. Let's pop you down. Now, we don't technically need the brawn boost anymore, so I'm going to put that down here. That's outlived its usefulness. However, yeah, let's grab the enduro boost. We'll chuck that on, because that will give us more HP. We're up to 19 HP now. Just a little bit, not much, but enough. Pop these down here as well. We don't need to be carrying those with us all the time. That's really annoying, you know that? Oh, shoot, what do we got next? Yeah. There's a power that'd come in really handy here, but we're just going to have to plow through. Let's head back the way we came. Oh, we did get a lot of stuff, didn't we? So we need to head to Ops Deck. And on Ops Deck we need to go to the command center, so I believe we need to go through this bulkhead here. And it takes us into the other area. Yes, it's gonna get real fun. Just need to make sure that we're equipped for this. Okay, we got 8 grenades. I think we're gonna boost that just a little bit, so hopefully we don't get too many failures here. Let's go for molecular duplication. Alright, that worked. That worked too. 14. Is 14 enough? Hard to say. But we're going to run with this. So, I don't actually mind if this jams, because we can repair it. It's not a problem. Alright, before we really head out there, just need to get my bearings. So this is the room that we need to get to, the command center. And it's going to become a gauntlet of respawning enemies, so we kind of need to be relatively quick and efficient about this. Down this way to the right. At least I think I'm going the right way. Where's all the enemies? Oh shit. Oh god. Haha, so dumb. Jesus. I was not expecting that drama straight up in my face. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, we need to rethink this strategy. Holy shit, man. This area is such a clusterfuck, honestly. Okay, we need to heal up a little bit here. Freaking A, man. These spawns don't stop either. Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Man, I was expecting everything to be a bit better spaced out, but they're all clumped in there together. They all just suddenly appeared. Horrible. Drink, yeah, we can drink that. Something to calm the nerves. Sugar.
I can now transfer my magnificence to the Rickenbacker. Proceed to the engine core on the engineering deck. There you can set the core overload to my control by entering the authorized destruct code 94834. Once you have done that, we may proceed to the Rickenbacker. Separate the two ships and exterminate this infestation.
Sounds good to me. Let's hope that we don't have a whole bunch of them stacked out here. I bet we probably will. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Yep. Oh boy. Please no. Fumbled for the exit then. That was almost disastrous. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. The pain does not stop here either. You know what? We're gonna get some more stuff here.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Actually, no, we're not. Thought there'd be a repair tool there. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and around, which we can do, not a problem, but in order to do all of this... you know what, now that I've upgraded my strength, I could probably put on that medium armor. Probably should have done that. Yes. The powered armor will come in handy later, but let's pop this on. That can sit there. This will help a little bit. 10% extra damage reduction. So, sorry, it's plus 30 defense. Not actually sure if that's technically a 30% reduction in incoming damage. Have to check the wiki. We need to head all the way back to the control room here. Before we do that, I just want to get a quick handle on the code. Because it all happens pretty quick. "94834. I'm probably going to forget that. "94834. Go away. You were warned. You weren't, but Take that. Okay, that crate is open. Do we have... No, we don't.
Make your selection.
Oh, boy. Bye-bye. So many things. Yes, they can hit you through there. Be careful. Down you go. Big fella. Let's get this done real quick, because it's just an absolute nightmare. And... done. Self-destruct. Please do. Please do. Gee, thanks. Crushed. Oh boy, that was close. There are so many enemies that cluster around there. You just got to get it done. You can't take the time to clear them all, but you probably could if you really wanted to. Heavy weapons help, but saw what happened when I tried to use a grenade launcher. Jesus, they love clustering. Generally speaking, they are fast enough that they'll close that distance real quick. Make it very unsafe to use. Alright, we are done here. I'm gonna grab... Ooh. I was gonna grab that, but maybe I need to grab this. I think this is supposed to bestow special protection for things like radiation and biological hazards as well. So I'm going to grab this. We'll take this instead of the hazard suit. We've now got an enduro boost, which will help with toxins and whatever. Let's head back. But we're pushing into the home stretch now. She's gonna tell us to... Actually, we need to go to the shuttle bay next. So there's still a little bit more to go. For a first-time player, trying to figure some of this stuff out and knowing where to go in the vanilla game, pretty tricky. In Nightdive's remaster, it's pretty straightforward.
In fact, the situation has changed. That they sense our intentions and are loading shuttles with their offspring.
There we go.
They will not escape my wrath. You must proceed to the shuttle bays on this deck and destroy those shuttles. They have a taste for your blood.
I love the way she draws out that last word. They have a taste for your blood now. Just so creepy, and you could almost see this weird sadistic smile on her face while she says it. It's so well inflected that you get a great sense of personality from something so simple. Really good storytelling. Really good characterization, I should say. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love... Come on, let me switch weapons. Clownage. Would not let me switch weapons. We have up here... No more. Standard rounds. We have more than enough bullets for just about everything. We can and will kill a small army. I'm gonna
I'd love to throw a monkey wrench their way. If I can reach the control chamber above the shuttle bay, I can turn off the shields the worms and their helpers have set up around the shuttles. Once they're down, I can blow holes in those tri-abdomen tin cans with my sidearm. Now if I can just get in there without getting caught. Oh god, just get me out of this.
Alright, I'm gonna reduce the volume on the music. It's a little bit overbearing. A little bit doof. Where are we? Let's bump that back down to 65. That should be enough. Okay, that's a bit better. Broken. Should be quite obvious. Pretty sure door's not meant to be sideways like that. Hush. Forgot about you. Oh crap. You disgusting bum pod. Looks like a bum crack. Can't tell me otherwise. Okay, we got some standard bullets. Let's see what my grenade lobbing skills are like, huh? EMP. Let's give it a shot. Quick save. Boom! It's good!
Machine mother conceived.
We are reinvented.
She cannot imagine
Our infinite course.
Okay, they're finished. We could go up here and this would take us up to the control center for the shuttle bay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to head into this shuttle bay next door first, and we're kind of going to go around in a loop like this. We will hit all of the areas. Actually, what was that pistol like? A perfect pistol. Too bad we already have one. Be very careful, this is a very good ambush room. Gotcha. And we have another one right up there. So there are 3 turrets guarding this room, and if you just walk straight in, you're going to get smashed. Plus you've got obviously the midwife down here. Do be careful with your good selves, you know? Let's have a quick look around here. There's going to be, I think, the health hypos above us. Okay, we got repair software version 3. We've got an auto repair unit. I did look at that, didn't I? And we've got a hackable here. A hackable, see? Excellent. Research software version level 3. We're upstairs in a tick, don't you worry, we're getting there. Pretty sure there's nothing in that corner. Always check the turrets, maybe you get some batteries. Even if you don't use the batteries, you can at least recycle them. Looks like we're going to be out of luck here. Oop.
The glorious transformation is over.
I am one of the many. My thoughts on this device is a record of history. We began this journey as pilgrims of commerce, and we now continue it as pilgrims of grace.
I believed in money and triumphed them, and now I believe in the truth.
Diego cannot be
Trusted, so I must claim the ship for the many. We shall be our vessel of
salvation.
spreading our message and our flesh.
Have fun with that. We'll get to meet Korenchkin shortly, don't you worry. Put him out of our misery. Hop, and hop. There we go. Oh, hello. Sure, we'll take a healing gland. What we do really need, though... Yeah, let's do this. Frag grenades looking good. Here we are. Oh, shit. Forgot there was a pod there. Did I destroy the pod? I did not. Impressive. Alright, we need to destroy this shuttle. Let's overload it. Not overload it, let's destroy it. What should we destroy this with? It seems like a waste to lob a grenade in there. What other tools of destruction? You know what, we got heaps of AP rounds. There we go. Hello, are you happy? We've got a French Epstein device here, we'll grab that. Did we not trigger that mission? Once the shields are down, destroy the shuttles. I'm surprised she didn't say anything. That's a bit rude. Here, we'll get rid of that. We'll need to come back to this.
Hi there. Please make your
Here we go. We got some disposable maintenance tools here as well. Good. Good. I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple more. Before we go in here... Yeah. Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
My creation, once again, is one step ahead of you.
They've managed to destroy the shuttle's shield control computer.
But their brilliance is a jealous shadow of my own. You will locate a replicator in the shuttle control area. I've uploaded the nano formula for a sympathetic resonator. You must hack the replicator to make it generate the device for you. Once you have it, attach it to the shield generator in the shuttle bay. The device will create a chronic resonation wave that will quickly rupture the shuttle's fuel tank and destroy it. Make sure you're not there when it happens. I still have need of you.
Okay, thanks, lady. I think we should do something with this French Epstein device, but I think the modify on this... Yeah, modify skill of 3. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until we upgrade. Modify is next on the list, alright? And we could actually do it now with the cyber modules that we have. But I want to use the French Epstein device on this to get a level 2, so... we'll put that on hold for now.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
This is a mandatory hack. You actually need to do this as part of the game. And if you don't have the hack skill, and if you don't have an ice pick, you're kind of in trouble. Ugh. Are you serious? 30% my anus. Come on now.
Hi there.
Rubbish.
Make your
Database
selection.
reinitialized.
Hot garbage. You also obviously need 200 nanites, so you need the nanites to hack it, if you're hacking. Plus you also need the nanites to buy it. 200 nanites.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
We're also going to get some disposable maintenance, so I'm going to get 5 of these.
We hope you enjoyed replicating with us. Tuesdays are double rep days.
Thanks. Yes. 25. Alright, yeah, we're good. Not that I think we'll need them. I think we're actually doing okay, but... Hop. Hop. Moving on. Okay, we got everything in here, didn't we? Looted. We need to go downstairs. No, don't jump towards... Why do you do this to me, game? Right, let's destroy this thing. So you just need to walk up to this thing. You can hear the beep as you walk up and you'll see the brackets over it. That just means you can use it. Just right click. And then get the hell out of there. You will die if you're still down there when it explodes. But you can stand up here, that's fine.
Good. You've murdered their young and prevented their escape.
Oh no.
I've opened the gate to
The umbilical at the central tram stop.
You
Newsflash, she will not allow us. So this has blown out the blast door. Shodan does something rather funny here.
Do not presume to go in there, insect. Proceed to the umbilical immediately. I will not abide disobedience.
Now, I wonder why she wouldn't want us to go in here. You know what? I think we can actually have a bit of fun with this. Let's go proximity. And I'm gonna thunk that there. Hello. See if we can get some attention here. Come on now. Hello. Bell end. Freaking A. Are you serious? What a dumbass. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. Is she not going to turn around? Bugger it. Oh, is she stuck? She looks like she's stuck. Damn, okay. We need to get rid of that. That didn't quite go how I thought it would. She's above us, no need to worry too much about that. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Now what I could do to save on repair tools is... what is our repair level? Is it... I bet it's 2. Tech. Yeah, repair of 2. So that would take us up to 3, so we'd repair up to 7. Alright, yeah, it's not quite as efficient. But what you could do if your repair skill was high enough, you could just wait for it to break, repair it, and then run a maintenance tool over it. If the repair was a bit higher, that'd be a perfectly viable strategy, and that would actually save you on repair tools. You're up here somewhere. Oh, you bitch. Down you go. Now, back onto the mission at hand. What is it that Shodan doesn't want us to see in here? Broken? Oh, this is Dr. Marie St. Anne Delacroy. Well, well, well. Is this what you didn't want us to see? So she's got 10 cyber modules on her. We get 12 standard clips, standard rounds. Let's have a listen.
They've got me now, and Shodan has abandoned me. I'm not surprised. I've discovered her plans for the faster-than-light drive, who is only matched by her imagination. If she gets access to the...
So we learn that Delacroy was Shodan's other avatar, and she was dropped like a bad habit. And Shodan has plans for the faster-than-light drive. Big surprise. And she's not sharing that with us. Let's head upstairs and have a look. I hear a pod. Oh. Anti-armor again. Son of a bitch. Should be able to... Yeah, even though we don't have direct line of sight, so, I mean, the hitboxes around these things are, I think they're like circles. They're like a sphere. You don't need to be looking directly at them. which is a little bit ass backwards, but the technology for the time, right? Thief was kind of the same, all built on the same engine. So watch what happens when we try to leave now. We got 10 cyber modules from Delacroy.
I hope you enjoyed our little rebellion, irritant. But remember what Shodan gives. She is more than able to take away.
So she just took away our 10 cyber modules.
Please make your selection. Value that.
I believe there is a way that you can negate that. That in the base game, in the vanilla game, there were a couple of strategies you could use to avoid that. Now I think the only one that may potentially work is using the teleportation, the mark and teleportation ability on the side power. Where are we? Which is... where is it? Yeah, sets teleport marker at your current position, then when used again teleports you to the mark location. So you could set the marker to just outside that shuttle bay and then go in, grab the 10 cyber modules and then teleport out. And I think, I don't know if it's true in this remaster, but I think it would prevent you from losing cyber modules. We are gonna need a little bit of firepower here, so let's have some fun. Here they come. Nice. Yeah. Thank you. Ammo, ammo, ammo. 220. 221. Regular ammo. Oh my lord. Maybe we should switch out. Now I do believe there's a little bit of extra juice coming our way. What is down here? I swear there's something else. Midwife maybe? Hello. We could do a similar thing here. Hi? No one? Huh, okay. Alright, moving on. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to drop off some of this gear. You, and you, and you, and our booster is drained, but that's fine. We are just about to get a recharge. As long as you keep backing away from these things, they won't hurt you. We need a tech thing. And we don't have one here. We're going to wait until we take out Korenchkin before getting the tech boost, because I think we get some more cyber modules. Can I kill this with... 2 shots with a shotgun? Yeah, alright, doable. It'll help get rid of some of these regular rounds. We get rid of all of that stuff, didn't we? Alright, moving on. Ordinarily, this is set up like it's the point of no return, heading to the Rickenbacker, but it's... there are things which happen. We've already taken care of the turrets, so we don't need to worry about those. Hi. Moving in. So, we've got some ammo. We've got anti-toxin hypo. Oh, words. Gotta love words, don't you?
Our will creates a wall to block your progress.
Let me in.
Come and meet us on the bridge of the Von Braun. Let us discuss your future.
Okay, well, Korenchkin is not going to let us go, so we need to go and say hi. And this needs a repair. Should I just let this lapse and then do a repair on it? Tell you what, I'll do that. We'll let the shotgun lapse and we'll see how viable that is. I'm gonna guess that this will probably go a fair ways down before it jams, if we're lucky. Alright, moving on. They do love to respawn there. Now, I can't recall if there was something extra down here. Nothing spawned yet. I think these spawn after you take care of Korenchkin. Cool. Cool. We've already taken care of all of the security, so the only thing we need to worry about now is Korenchkin himself. There he is there. Don't worry, we'll see Korenchkin soon enough. But for now, we're just going to try and avoid all of this. He heard me. He saw me. We are just going to avoid him. Pretend he doesn't exist for 2 seconds. And take out this beastie. If you don't take out the little brain stem, which is projecting these things, because Korenchkin is basically a projection. Ugh, friggin' thing. Wait for this to clear. So Korenchkin is a projection, a psi projection, which can still do psi damage to you. He can launch psi projectiles and hurt you. Quite a bit of damage, actually. Shut up. But if you don't take out that brainstem and you kill Korenchkin, he will come back after a short time. And you'll be in a world of hurt. Why don't we use this thing on him? Save. He sounds like he's very close. And that did bugger all, because I think I need to switch. Yeah, he did not like that. That will probably kill him. There we go. And from him we get an unresearched object. Let's have a look. Oh, we need some Ra. Do we have some Ra downstairs? We might do. Thank you. We'll grab all of the other stuff in here. There's a security crate here. What do we like? We got 2 ice picks. I think we get 2 more, so we can open this one. Let's grab this stuff. Oh, look at that. We got another clip.
Suarez and his core want to escape. I do not understand.
They get offered a miracle, and they bite the hand. The many has shared this wisdom.
They shall not leave the ship.
Well, I mean, that's just really nasty, isn't it? We have another security crate here again, level 6. We can, because we got an ice pick, we can use an ice pick on this. And like I said, we will get a couple more over the course of the playthrough. However, I'm not sure what's in this one, so I'm going to have a quick check in my handy-dandy spreadsheet, and we'll have a look. This is interesting. I'm not actually sure what's in this one, and I don't recall doing anything with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and we're going to have a quick look. If I don't like what I see, I'm just going to reload. Yeah, it's kind of a crappy thing to do, but I genuinely don't remember what was in this one. Oh yeah, that's all rubbish. Nah, we'll reload. We don't need any of that crap. Moving on. Okay, we've got everything else we need up here. So we need some Ra to continue researching this object, which we absolutely should do. This will give us 25% more damage. Where is the chem storage room? Okay, it was in this upper annex level. Gonna have to go and check that out. Pretty sure we had some Ra there. Reload that. I'm going to put some regular frag grenades in there, because I'm not quite sure. It's a little bit of a toss-up what's downstairs. Normally there are mechs, but sometimes there are other things. Sometimes you get a rumbler or something. And then sometimes there is nothing. How strange. Normally there's a spawn there. It must be just part of the regular spawn table. Officers area. This is where we need to go. So we're going to go and check out the chemical manifesto and see what we can grab here. I hear a rumbler. He's above us. 100% he's above us. Yep. What am I doing? I could just use this. Chemical. I think it's down here. No, it's this one. We need some... No, not some arse. We need some Ra. Done. That's all we need too, so this will finish at some point. We can get the hell out of here. Hop. So hacking... Hacking. Even as a generalist build, I would probably still specialize in a couple of things, and hacking would be one of them. Just so that you can get into those security crates without having to spend ice picks. Repair skill of 3. Well, I mean, if we upgrade it, we could actually get that. We could fix this. I could also just... We've got 6 of these. How to hell with it.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
So we get proximity rounds, we get prisms, there's a recycler here, which we already have, and a bottle of vodka. I used to think this was the only place you could get the recycler, but there are other
Please make your selection.
Other places. We've already got it well before then.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Yeah, so we got proximities, we've got prisms, and a med kit. Don't need any of those things. We're still on level 5 durability for the shotgun, which is pretty good. If you use anything other than regular rounds, it does more conditional damage to the weapon. So in other words, it damages it faster.
Research complete.
Hey, we're finished. Okay. Psi Reaver organ. You learned how best to target the Psi Reavers and their projections for maximal damage. All damage you deal to Psi Reavers and their projections will be increased by 25%. The projections will continually regenerate themselves unless you destroy the brain structure which creates them, which is what I said. Analysis. This is a continuously energized sample of psycho-creative residue. It is the end product of a massively complex and focused psionic projection. This residue can be temporarily disrupted, but not permanently destroyed, since the psionic projection can simply be recreated by the source organism. Recommendation. While the projection can be disrupted by the most conventional means, this serves as a short-term solution only. Resources should not be wasted on combating this phenomenon unless it is crucial for survival. If it must be destroyed, seek out and destroy the controlling brain structure first, which we already know. Bye-bye. Thank you. Now that Korenchkin is no more, we can get the hell out of here, but we need to retrieve our gear first. And this is where the agonizing decision to bring and leave stuff really comes into play. Come on. And because we have some skill points, some cyber modules, we're going to need to upgrade some of our skills. Get fully skilled. Let's move. Oh, hello. Oh, really? There's more? die already. My lord. Okay, this is down to condition level 4. So this was a psi terminal. Yep. We're going to need to go down to a regular deck and get some powers. That's fine. Can do. It's just easier this way. Alrighty. Let's go down to MedSci. I think I'm going to bump the music up because I don't think it gets too loud in other sections. We'll bump this back up to 85. There we go. Right, so we need some techie skills. Going to look at my handy dandy spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is telling me that we need... We're only going to have enough for one, but let's go for level 3 modify. So here we are, level 3. Boop, level 3 modify. We're only 2 sub-modules off getting the next one as well, which is level 3 repair. Such a shame. Alright. So if I update my handy dandy spreadsheet. Thank you. Now, we should be able to modify this. And in fact, we should be able to push that score down. There we go. Extra 10%. Oh, this is different. That worked. Cool. I don't think we can modify it again. Level 5, yeah. But we don't need to worry about that because we have a French Epstein device and we can automatically, see modification level 1, drag it over. We're now at level 2. That should allow me, among other things, to increase the amount of ammo in the clip. Yeah, look at that. It's up to 18 now. That's huge. Alright, now we're done here. Moving on. There's nothing else that we left here, so there's nothing else left to grab. Everything here is just kind of bunkum. This, there was someone who mentioned in the comments that it was a shame I didn't use this armor. See, the worm skin armor, I wish I'd lay it out in cleaner terms here, but there should be some stats or something associated with it so you can see what's going on. Basically what this does, increase wearer's psionic ability, or it will be a continuous psionic drain on the wearer to keep from being attacked and consumed by the skin. Yeah, so even though it increases psionic ability, which we're not relying on a huge amount, it also drains psi, which we actually need, is a precious resource. So it's kind of paradoxical. I mean, for psi users, the fact that it drains psi is a bit meh. Not only that, but if your psi runs out, it'll actively start draining your health. And that's fucked. No thank you. Sorry, music. We are moving on. Okay. Now, this is the point where we collect everything. Actually, you know what? I think I did this in the wrong order. Ah, to hell with it. We'll roll with it for now. Let's grab all of the bits here. We're going to need them. Oh boy. We have to... Yeah, this is exactly where the decision needs to be made. So, this is a fairly big decision when it comes to armor. We've got a standard issue combat armor, which guarantees us plus 30 defense. This gives us plus 50, and it also protects us against radiation and organic stuff, but it's charged, and when it runs out of charge, it doesn't protect anything. It gives you no protection whatsoever. So we'd have to keep it charged. I think we have enough side, and I think it runs out of charge fairly quickly as well. Oh, this is tricky. What could we potentially leave behind? I mean, we only have one of these psi organs. They restore full size, so it'd probably make sense to just use it as we need it and free up a slot. Maybe the activation keys. Maybe the activation keys we can leave behind. Man, we have so much gear. Anti-radiation hypo. We definitely want to bring those with us. More of the same. Portable batteries are pretty handy for obvious reasons. Tell you what, let's leave behind surgical activation kit. Because we've already got so many healing items here, it's crazy. We've got, look at this, we've got medical hypos, we've got med kits which heal everything, I believe. They heal all damage. Plus we've got the annelid glands, which is just crazy, crazy. Cray. We only need one speed booster, but it is going to take up a slot while we have it, so... Side boost will be handy because we need that for a guaranteed 100% for our molecular duplication. Oh man, this is a really difficult choice. Alright, I'm going to have to throw this out. Pop that on. Yeah, 50 defense, plus 10 radiation. So maybe it doesn't actually give you... Yeah, look how fast this goes down. Look at the charge. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. That's actually a really hard choice. I'm going to recycle these. It's not going to let me recycle those. How interesting. Okay. We'll recycle those instead. Because we've got way too many healing items already. What else can we potentially get rid of here? Ooh. Like I said, it's tricky because we've got so much good stuff here. All of this is useful. The pain. We've got 4 batteries. We need the anti-radiation hypo. We could probably leave the swift boost behind. I reckon. Yep, I think we'll just leave the swift boost behind. Alright, normally I would bring a protection suit as well, the anti-radiation suit, but we've obviously got no space for that. We don't even have space for the field generator, the field stasis generator. That's... there's no way in hell we're bringing that. That will recharge us back up. Is he stuck? Looks like he might be. Was. Down to condition level 3. Alright, we've made our decision. Let's live with it. I could also just throw the healing glands out, because they don't heal as much as the medical kits. I don't think they heal as much as the... Oh, they might heal a bit more than the medical hypos. But as you can see, we've hoarded so many healing items, we don't need them. Alright, we'll get more cyber modules when we walk through here. Yeah.
You've served me well. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Thanks, lady. Alright, we got another log.
A worm crawled up my arm and rested on my neck. When he whispered into my ear, I felt a tingle. He told me how to make a weapon that would help us against our enemies. And here's the thing. It's made of worms. It even fires worms. But it stings like you wouldn't believe.
It's made of worms. Fires worms. Ho! Bloody hell. Alright, let's get rid of you. Nasty little thing. Anti-armor really not doing much damage.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Korenchkin was the first one out the door, never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little tri-op suit get a head start.
Oh dear.
We must destroy the Von Braun.
Whoops.
But before we can separate the Rickenbacker, we must remove the foul black eggs the many has
Vomited on this deck.
These eggs are an experiment of the many, and will in time spawn the next generation of Annelid, which you will have no hope of destroying. Steel yourself for a struggle, human. They fear you, for you are my avatar.
No need to sound so smug about it. Let's have another listen to that log.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Korenchkin was the first one out the door, never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little tri-op suit get right after her. I thought it was crazy, sending the senior officers of the Rickenbacker down to the surface of an uncharted body. But both those idiots were gonna get all the glory for the UNN and try up they could. Damn. Time for inspection. More later.
So, personal glory and corporate greed. The usual. Hearing something. Let's go and take care of this one first. Oh, hello.
Good. You have destroyed the first of the eggs. But there are 15 left. Find them.
Not anymore. Okay, we got some rifled shotguns. So there is no space in my inventory. I won't be able to pick anything up. If I want to pick anything additional, I'm basically gonna have to drop something. This is crazy.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside them. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind. But that music, all I wanted to do was see those things up close. Find out their secrets.
We're almost at a point now where I think I could probably get rid of the crystal shard and free up a little bit of space. I mean, we've got an exotic weapon here. I don't know that we need a second one, and certainly not a melee one because we're not a melee build. I'll try and destroy the I mean, the eggs can be destroyed pretty much with any weapon, so could just pistol shot them. But I'm thinking, just in order to free up some space, as sad as it is, we're just going to have to get rid of the crystal shard. We're running way too heavy on so many other good things. All of these things are necessary. So, strictly speaking, we don't need all of the healing items, right? Like, we don't need medical hypos and medical kits and healing glands. I could probably throw these out and we'd be perfectly fine. I can't do that. The grenades and all of the other stuff, so all of the ammo that we've got here, we could probably consolidate that into stuff like, well, if we need HP, then we use the shotgun. So we could, you know, recycle these. So there are small things like that, and, you know, get rid of incendiary grenades. There are things like that that you could do to optimize what you're doing, but I mean, I don't know, man. I can't get rid of stuff. I just enjoy it too much. Just because we have the stores. And we got this bad boy. And he is down. One hit. Strike, you're out of here. There's another rumble here somewhere. There's usually two of them down here, so I don't know where the second one is. There he is. Eat napalm. Hush. I wonder if there's an auto-aim thing going on here. I thought I saw something in the menu about that. Maybe that's thrown off my aim for some of these shots. This will lower the thing again. Which we don't really need. can stay up. That is a hell of rigor mortis right there.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
Sounds pretty damn healthy for what we end up finding. Here we go, finally. And that didn't do nearly as much damage as I hoped it would. That's not doing as much damage as I hoped it would either. Ow! Asshole. We have... Nice. We have plenty of grenades. I probably could have used proximities. Hey, we got a Sci-Hypo.
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil.
They're talking about this area here.
There is another coil in part 2, which you must pass to get
To the bridge of the Rickenbacker. If you approach it,
the same will happen there. But I have conceived a way to avoid this.
Oh, yay.
Proceed to engine nacelle B. There I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
Okay. Oh, we have here another med kit. Lovely. I do want to pick this up. So I'm thinking, originally, what I do is I save the speed boosts so that we can leap over here, but the normal way to do it is to bridge these two gaps here and then just jump across. So I think we'll end up doing that. Do it the way the game expects you to do it. That way you guys can see it too. Nice. So you extend this out, which won't go far enough. But it extends that side out as well, which we need.
In order to reverse the gravitronic generators, I need to get into nacelle B. In order to get into the nacelle, I need my damn access card. But I left it on the opposite side of the hull breach. Wait a minute. If I can extend the auxiliary support struts, I could. If they've survived the blast, that is.
Hop. Nothing and nothing. We can go this way or this way. We're gonna go this way. Just because... There really is nothing for us up over this way. At least nothing that we can't reach by going this way. And there is an enemy which pops down here. A spider just drops down from one of these. I'm gonna go this way. Let's grab the disposable maintenance tool. We have a log here.
After a couple of hours, it was like being on a bender. Long periods that you couldn't remember. One minute we were in that crater. The next minute we were loading up the shuttle with the eggs. I remember hearing that idiot Korenchkin calling the Von Braun and ordering them to clear off the entire hydroponics deck. Diego seemed to think this was strange and said, "Are you crazy, Anatoly?" And Korenchkin smiled and said back to him, "Oh, Captain, we are not Anatoly."
Alright, we're going to make a leap over here, which is a bit of a leap, but we're okay. So, there we go. Power is finished. Okay, that only... When power is low, it gives us 10 defense instead of... That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Surprisingly. We also have an average fusion cannon here, so if you had, you know, heavy weapon skill of 6, this would be a weapon of choice, and honestly, this weapon's fantastic. Like, it only uses, I think it's 1 cell per shot, and the shots do so much damage, and there are so many cells, you're never going to run out. It's ridiculous. This thing is, in my opinion, it's well worth the investment, and it's good against any target. It's good against robotic targets, human targets, like flesh targets, doesn't matter. Universally fantastic, so... Bit of a shame we're not using that, but this is a generalist playthrough. Let's drag that onto there and recharge it. Sweet. I'm going to save some of those batteries for a bit later on. We do need those. Get rid of that egg. Now we're going to drop down here. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, the suit of heavy armor requires 6 strength, which we are 1 short on. And we're not going to worry about. I hear you. Where are you? You must be above us. We need to head down this way. We could, actually, save ourselves a bit of damage. There we go. Let's head across here. Really hate making that jump because these things feel a little bit slidey. Let's telekinesis this thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The hell did it hit? Stupid thing. We'll get some cyber modules for this.
You've served me well. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
It warms the cockles of me heart, it does. And we get to make this fun jump back across. Quite easy to botch that jump. Jumping mechanics are a little bit strange. Very easy to just kind of fall off the edge because of the way it detects stuff. We are going to head up this way because there are some nanites and stuff I want to get. 48 nanites. Sexy. I don't think there's anything down there. I don't think there's anything down here either. Oh no, there is. There's a... oh, we can't even pick that up. There's a surgical unit key. Do you know what? I'm going to make a big boy executive decision. We're going to get rid of the crystal shard. It's taken up space. We're not using it that frequently, and we have more than enough ammo to take care of anything which needs to die quickly. So I think we're doing just fine. We can save that space for more worthy stuff. And it would be handy having a key for a bit later on. There are a couple of points where the key does come in handy. We'll leap across that. Alright, we're pretty well done here. We can head upstairs. Hop. Gotta be careful with this guy because he can hit you from here. If he gets close enough. Wait for him to sneaky breaky his way in. He'll sneak towards the edge. Hope he sneaks towards the edge. Hey, would you guys be interested in a survival horror long play? Something like Resident Evil 4 or something like that. Is that something that would interest you? Drop into the comments, let me know. You guys, if you're still here, you guys are my regulars and I love you, so tell me what you think. Where are you? Little sumbitch. Oh shit. Ray fella. Man, he took some licking. Finger licking. God damn. Beware of stuff like this. This will electrocute you if you walk through it. Okay. Hop, sit on top of this egg and hatch it, I suppose. I mean, I could. There we go.
Remain. Move quickly.
Shut up, windbag.
reason they couldn't get a hold of my mind the way they could the rest. So when I found the remains of the data wafer near the crater back on Tau Ceti, I didn't say a word. I just slipped it into my belt and thought, Dr. Polito will know what to do with this.
Maybe. Maybe. Do you know what? It occurs to me that we probably don't need the brawn boost either. I don't know why we're still carrying that. Goodbye. Again, there are optimizations. This is the first time I've done a playthrough like this, and there are clear optimizations here. So, I mean, personally, I think incendiary grenades are superior to HP, but there's so many more of these. They're so much easier to get, and they're less expensive to produce. It's a really tricky balance. If I'm being fair on myself, really tricky balance. Right, we need to do another OS upgrade, and I can't remember which upgrade we're up for, so I'm going to have a quick look on my handy-dandy sheet. This is the last upgrade that we get, so we already got 3. We got Lethal Weapon, Sharpshooter, and Pack Rat. The last one we're going to go for is Speedy. Nothing else here is really going to be helpful. That's not going to be helpful. I don't know anyone that chooses the one-time cyber module upgrade. This doesn't really benefit us at all because it's kind of situational. I mean, maybe it would free up an inventory slot, but that's about it. Don't really care about the HP. I think we're generally okay. Cyber assimilation, that's just more ways to get health back, health pickups. Smasher, we're not really using melee anymore. Security expert, doesn't matter. Replicator expert, don't care, we're not really using replicators. Psi powers, yeah, I guess, but we don't really use them frequently enough for that to matter. Effect of most weapon modifications improved by 20%. See, that would be cool. Nanite cost for weapon mods reduced by 50%. Effect of most weapon modifications improved by 20%, so that would actually give us like more damage and stuff. Is that worth picking over the speed? I don't really think it's needed, to be honest, because we're doing so much damage with all this other gear. I don't think it's necessary. Let's go with the movement speed. That's always welcome. Quick save. Oh yeah, you feel the difference immediately. Damn. And what do we got here? Nothing. Alright, so there is some security we need to hack here, but before we do that, I'm going to take care of business in here. Because we got this horror waiting for us. How? Why did you hit me through there? You bitch. That was very nasty. Hey, she had a battery. That's perfect. Look at that. Right, ordinarily, I would hack the security. Actually, I probably should anyway. I hear spiders. Let's pop in some slugs here. I'm also going to swap out... Puh. Don't you hate it when you get hair in your mouth? Disgusting. Where did that even come from? Come on now. Nice. Now, I did hear a midwife down there. She is going to cause us potential difficulty. Here she comes. Or not. Gotcha, bitch. Another battery. My. Well. We got some stuff we need to do with security deactivated, so now that we've taken care of most of the threats that I can think of, let's go and take care of this. 60%, we can make that better. Let's go. Oh, first try. Wow. And that is not a very long time either. Let's make the most of this while we can. Whoops. Okay, yeah, it's not long at all. I'm not going to worry too much about that just yet. I'm just going to take advantage of the security. Ooh. Before we do that, let's go here. Those turrets are a real pain in the bum. Like, really bad. And we'll get rid of these turrets here. Done. Alright, that's most of the pain negated. Oh, hang on. No, there's still a bit more. Let's take care of this real quick. Quick, 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 quick. Nope. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Damn, we were so close. We were so close. We can still take this guy out with a grenade, but it's just going to be a bit trickier. Got it. Sweet.
What did I think power was? What was my concept of joy? How empty life must have been. As I merged my body with the biomass, I began to sense the borders of rapture.
I'm not interested, but thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. I always forget about this egg up here. So let's make sure we don't. Sweet. Yeah, if you happen to forget an egg in this level, it's quite long. And enemies do respawn, so you'll be facing a backtrack. And it will cost you. It's not fun, let me tell you. Okay, we've got some nanites. A manifesto if we needed to... Ooh, hello. Yes, please. We've got a couple of beakers. We've got a large and a small. I'm not going to recharge this just yet. I'm going to wait. I believe there are recharges around, but we don't strictly need it active right now. Hello. This guy does have a viral... That one's in perfect condition too. I don't think these ever have any ammo in them, so there's no point unloading them. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright, we have some AP and a disposable maintenance tool. There's also another French Epstein device in this corner. Very sexy. However, I believe we've upgraded everything. Oh, no, we haven't. We still have the shotgun to go. I did not realize. Yeah, everything else is upgraded. Alright, well let's upgrade the shotgun. Level 2. Cool. Does this give a greater capacity? It does not. Okay. It does do more damage and stuff, so that'll definitely be helpful. We could have gone the modify skill, but I wanted to use the French Epstein device because I think it makes more sense. If we've got a thing there to use, we might as well use it. I believe there is at least one more as well. Another French Epstein device, but we've upgraded all of our weapons just using skills, which is pretty cool. I don't think you can recycle the French Epstein device either, so it's kind of useless. You just throw it out if you don't need it. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Now you can search these turrets. Do search them. Sometimes they contain batteries. What? Ah, endurance. Yep, that's alright. Generally speaking, we're okay. We are gonna... Oh. Alright, yeah, that is out. That is out. We are gonna need to recharge this. I don't want to do it with a battery, I want to do it with Psi. Let's go Electron Cascade. Now, what I can do to boost this is chuck on the side boost, and I could also use a side boost. I'm going to save that for ammo replication if we need it. Actually, I could do that to a couple of things, couldn't I? And... Pop. Yeah, it doesn't do a full charge. I have to basically do it twice, but we got heaps of size, so I think we're alright. Come on, get up there. Oh, there we go. I hate these things, they are the worst. Ugh. Die. D-Bot. D. Hate cyber assassins. They should be one of the easier enemies, but as soon as they get a bead on you, you're in trouble. I think this has a fusion cannon and some beakers. I might need to check my handy dandy map. Aye. Alright, we got some worms. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. We got 156. Very sexy. Let's check the handy dandy map. I want to see what this has. Alright, so firstly I need to figure out where we are on the map. Okay, we are there. It has... Looks like it may have some grenades here. And some purple. What is purple? Okay, no, it looks like there are prisms in this crate, so we're not going to bother with it. I'm just going to leave it be. I can swap this back out. What I should have done is charge this up as well. That'll do. Need to be careful because there is a turret in there. Take that. Some 52 nanites.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
6 credits for a bag of chips. Come on now. Please tell me I looted that. I did. Okay, what do you got for me? Oh, a battery. We're getting a lot of batteries now. This is probably the most batteries I've gotten an impossible run. Normally they're quite rare. Yes, we will slug this.
Destroy the last 5 of their eggs quickly. I tire of this exercise.
Gee, thanks, lady. We're getting there, alright? Just...
Do you think you can defeat us with your wire
and steel?
We offered you the ecstasy of our union, and you chose the vacuum
of technology.
Cry me a river. We're going to do something a little bit fancy. This next section is a massive clusterfuck, so we're going to go back to the security station and try and hack it again. And hopefully turn off the security. Because, oh boy, is that section a pain in the bum. Alright, where are we? Let's get our hackable... Nope. Cost of 10 nanites as well. It's pretty expensive. Frickin' finally. We took a bit of damage there too, as we walked past that thing. It zapped me for 3 damage. Come on now. Down we go. We've only got a minute left, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's not a lot. Right, let's... Oh yeah. Let's take care of that. Let's take care of that. We're going to try and take care of as many of these as we can before the time runs out. There is a few things in here. And this one. Right, I think that's all of the nastiness. So we can now explore at our leisure. Let's, is there anything down on the ground floor here? I don't think there... come on. I think there is. Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Hop, let's check this. Nothing.
Security system online.
Okay, we got some ammo from that. Interesting. Am I stuck here? No, okay. Oof. Felt like I was stuck there. Oh, that would have been bad. Did I miss a spot? I hope I didn't miss a spot. I don't think I missed a spot. I'll definitely know it if I missed a spot. Yep, we got that one.
This device will reverse the gravitronic generators in Pod 2. This will prevent you from clumsily disturbing the overloaded Meson acceleration coil there. Now get back to your task, insect. The ship must be cleared, and my patience is dwindling.
So derogatory. Let's go and check this. Damn. I was hoping we'd get another battery. And up here... oh, come on. We get some HP rounds. But we are done in this area. We don't need to come back. Thank God. Inventory's looking okay. Everything else is looking okay. We should probably swap this out. There we go. Excuse. Excuse. No. God. Now, we got everything in here, I think, didn't we? Yes, we did. Alright. That just leaves one more section. Cool. So we currently have 2 ice picks. We get a third right here. We need 3 at the end. We don't strictly need 3 at the end, but some hack skill would be nice.
The worms are everywhere. Captain Diego is the one who let them in. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. Nobody's even sure who's human anymore. I've blown out the access ladders in the torpedo room to restrict access to Pod 2. Let's hope that holds them back. As long as we're alive and drawing a paycheck from the Navy, those bastards are not getting the Rickenbacker.
Famous last words. We do have a surgical unit key. We could put that here and heal up. Hello?
Simpson, Malone, Shandera, and Perez are dead. At least those are the ones we know for sure. Those bastards sabotaged the Meson acceleration coil. They blew out the entire driver core 6 subdecks. From what I can tell, somebody tapped the frequency resonator to refract human-sized movements. The overload of all those people moving around must have blown the resonator. We set up a magnetic shield and the ship's still functional. Barely. I've quarantined the entrance to Pod 2. The secondary coil is right there, and I don't know how thorough the son of a bitch who did this was.
Alright then. This little section in here, we should have some nanites. No, sorry, it's a medkit. There we go. 3 medkits. Cannot bring myself to destroy them. We got a mech above us. Okay, there's nothing down here. Kind of feel like there should be. This would be the perfect place to tuck stuff away. Bit of alcohol, some cigarettes or something. I don't know. Anti-radiation hypo. What is this?
Until I can reverse the gravitronic generators, we're effectively cut off from Pod 2. Wozchek's email said the only way to do that is by resetting the power grid from the access station in engine cell B. Of course, he didn't volunteer to do it himself. What a goddamn mess.
I agree. What a goddamn mess. Where is this mech? There is a mech here. I have no idea where he's gone. I can hear it actually, it's just behind here. There he is.
Power drained.
That was my suit. I can't lean on the ladder. Let's get an EMP in there. I don't know if this is gonna work. It did. It worked very well. One shot. Very cool. Okay. I think we're going to recharge this. Let's pop in this bad boy. Do a couple of recharges here, so we'll recharge this. And we'll recharge this. Let's use the analyte organ as well. There we go. Yeah, full replenishment. That's as high as our side's going to get. Maybe. See how we go a bit later on. So now we can shift back to this. Oh, there's a couple of mechs cruising around out there. Wow. Okay, I did hit something then. That's another one. We got one more. There's two robots here. As long as you've got their arm, the right arm, can't see you, don't have direct line of sight, then they won't be able to shoot you. Pretty useless that way. Oh, battery. Hello. Very sexy. Do not forget this one. I always forget this one. Seg.
Only one egg remains.
I know, right?
Insect.
Insect.
Are you always this slow?
Get off. I'm stuck on the ladder. Okay, we got more dispersion grenades. Disruption, sorry.
Please make your selection. After all,
We are both children of flesh. Why not join with us?
Against the machine, Mother.
Nah. Oh, shit, there they are. Thought they actually came out of the corpse, but it's obviously not the case. Just crawled out of the biomass here. It's disgusting. Hypo. Don't think there's anything special over here. Alright, we can drop down here. And we are going to get... I'll tell you what, let's... Where's the pistola? Here we go. We're going to keep riding this until it breaks. And then I'll repair it. One way or the other. Wait for this to... Run! Little ambush right there. If you're not quick enough, that thing will just explode and destroy you. Now, we have a couple of turrets here. There's one here. Can I hack this? I cannot. Let's see if I can hack it with this. Nope. It has to be a pure hack skill of 4. That's alright. I knew that going in. Just wanted to see if it was possible. Oh, that missed. Son of a... There we go. Nothing to show for our troubles. Well, fine then. Let's activate all of these little missile things. You don't really need to activate these ones in particular. I feel like there should be something up here, but there's not. Maybe once upon a time there was. But this little walkway here exists, and there's just nothing here. Alright, let's head up here. Ordinarily, you could use telekinesis on this to try and get that nanite package, but there is another way to do this. Actually, I wonder if you could get up over this way. Oh, you can. Look at that. There's actually two ways you can do this. So there's this way, obviously, just run across and over, but you can also just get to it from down here. So easy. I think we're going to recharge this again. Close enough. Close enough is good enough. I can go there. We'll just try and optimize some of the space we've got going on here. Hop. I don't know if we're going to be able to get away with it, but I would like to grenade this guy.
You've served me well. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Actually, I think he's going to be hard to hit. Yeah. There he is there. I think AP is probably the best way to go. We have plenty of AP, so it really doesn't matter. Not a problem. That's fine. We've got a security station, which means we've got turrets and crap coming up. I'm going to do this section real quick, and then I think we'll call the episode. I can hear it. Yeah, this is going to be a 50% hackable, with a 10 nanite cost per attempt, which is pretty steep. Ugh, especially when you fail. Repeatedly. Come on now. This is horrible. Get out of here. Nope. How many times can you get fucked over here? This is supposed to be 50%. This is the worst time I've had trying to hack this panel. Hands down, this is horrible. Wow. Alright, new quest. Let's see how many nanites we can burn trying to hack this stupid fucking terminal. Jesus. Bloody Christ. That was awful. Alright. Bye-bye to you. Oh, shit. Where are we? Alright, that takes care of all of the threats. So let's do a quick check. Hush. Now, we have a crate here we can hack. 44, that's more reasonable. Ugh, I spoke too soon. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. We've got quite a haul here though. We've got some prisms, which we can recycle. I should have probably recycled the other ones we had. We've got a small beaker, 2 repair tools, a Sci-Hypo, and a battery. We've got 9 batteries. That is the most batteries I've had in an impossible run. That is crazy talk. Now, we also got another Sci-Hypo here. How many we got? 31 all up. Doing well. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. I think we've done pretty well getting into the Rickenbacker. We're just about finished with the Rickenbacker. Sorry, this level of the Rickenbacker. There isn't a huge amount left to go. But there's still a couple more decks, so we'll get to address all of those. We'll probably get to the body of the many next episode too, and actually, we'd be pretty close to finishing next episode. Might be able to finish it off. Well, stick around and find out. I'll see you in the next episode.